cheerleaders walk by. That's the important part. You want to have that camaraderie. It's very similar to how, it's a college atmosphere at an NFL tailgating party each and every time before a game. You're not going to lose the NFL fan because they can't wait to start kicking the pigs off, throwing back the brewskis, and having a good time in the park lot before they head into the stadium.
You said beer twice.
I'm going to say a lot more because that's
thirsty.
That's what I want to be doing.
Bud Light line has come to my mind all of a sudden. I don't think fans are there yet either. That might be a different story in Canton, Ohio, where the and you hear Jerry Jones talking about we had to decide we can't lose preseason game. Well, you canceled one yesterday.
$1.3 million is what they're losing on that. 1.3.
Yeah, every day they miss out on NFL action, they will miss a boatload of cash. So the nonsense from Jerry yesterday, we're just on a timeline here, we can't miss the preseason. Well, you missed a preseason game, you canceled it yesterday. So that was nonsense. There's been a lot of nonsense. To think that DeMaurice Smith and Roger Goodell obviously had no idea what each other was doing yesterday. I mean, those guys have been out camping together for crying out loud.
They're spooning each other.
They're spooning in the tent. We've talked about it for weeks. All of a sudden, these two guys have no idea what was going on yesterday. I mean, Goodell comes out, okay, we've signed the deal. Now it's up to the players. We think it's time for football, all those kind of things. And then DeMaurice Smith is like, I'm sorry, what? What's going on here? And then the players are like, what deal? We haven't signed any deal. We haven't agreed to anything. We haven't even seen the deal yet. It was hysterical. You had George Wilson, I think, was the biggest thing last night on the NFL Network. There's no timeline to vote on this. I don't buy that. I think the players will come to their senses today and will decide, okay, it's time to vote on it. Let's get it done. They'll vote before close of business today. That's my opinion.
They need a majority of the 1,900 NFL players. But first, they have to form the union first.
Yes.
Right? That's the holdup, too.
Yes, so you need to certify the union because the union and the owners still have to negotiate the other parts of this deal, like disciplinary items, right? Because you can't do that unless you're those are collective bargaining agreement issues that you can't negotiate unless you're a union.
Right.
So that can't be put into the contract. That's why I think that was what was part of the deal yesterday. The owners put all of that stuff in there, and the players said, wait a minute, we didn't agree to any of this stuff. Because the owners all of a sudden wanted to put a run. And that makes me laugh, too. All of a sudden, the owners want to put this on a freight train and get this through and get it done. What's the rush? What's the rush all of a sudden? You've had 4 months to get this done, and all of a sudden, okay, sign it, Goodell. Here you go. All right, Jerry, here, sign the paper. Okay, you sign it. Okay, Richardson, you sign it. Okay, let's get it to the players. Boom. Okay, the ball's in your court, fellas.
Then it gets to Skeletor, and he's like, what the hell is this from Oakland? The Raiders, who didn't sign anything. They decide, you know what, we'll skip this process. Thank you very much. What? Skeletor just sitting there reading a piece of paper like, you know what, there's a lot of words on this paper. I'm just going to pass it on to the next guy.
Aaron Rodgers with a tweet last night. Media spin on owner's position in this lockout is ridiculous. Believe my colleagues' tweets tonight about the events of the last 24 hours. And you know what, I completely buy that. I think the owners tried to... all of a sudden all of a sudden they got concerned about what they might be missing here, and when Goodell told them, listen, we can't do the Hall of Fame game. Sorry, there's not enough time, guys. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, let's get this deal done then. Let's start signing this thing. Okay, guys. Okay, Jerry, here it is. Sign it. And all of a sudden they wanted to put this on a fast track, and they handed it to, told the players, okay, we've signed it, we've ratified. They come out in a big press conference yesterday with Roger Goodell and say, okay, we've agreed to it. Now it's up to the players. And the players are standing like, wait a minute, I still got my thumb up my ass. Wait a minute, wait a minute, I don't even have a pen to sign. I haven't even looked at this stuff.
I'm going to tell you what I heard, too, about, getting the union back together. I was told that it could take up to 2 weeks.
That's nonsense.
I'm just telling you, this is coming from
I understand,
the NFL guys.
I understand that that's what they're saying,
yes.
But to believe that is a bunch of nonsense.
So,
I mean, you could get this done I heard a couple of guys talking about it yesterday. Listen, get it electronically done.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not waiting for the Pony Express.
Adobe 9 Pro, boys.
It's
$100.
It's not like you're ordering a pool cover from the Intex company. Oh, wait a minute, that's my situation. You can get this done in a day and a half. There's no reason not to have this done. Listen, sign the deal today, and that you will promise to certify the union as quickly as possible. You're done. Here's your tentative dates, okay? The facilities are expected to open tomorrow. Free agency begins on Wednesday.
Yes.
Trades can begin on Wednesday. Training camps open on Wednesday. And the preseason, week number 1, will be August the 11th. That means that also changes one thing for you. That likely will mean the Cowboys will be here a little bit later than expected because they will end up moving that Denver game from the Thursday to the Saturday. So that's what I expect to happen. I think that's what will happen. And of course, it's all subject to the NFLPA ratification. And I fully expect that to happen.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so. I mean,
I don't see any reason why. I mean, it's not like they got some new deal in front of them that they had no idea about. I mean, that's what I don't buy. They got all bent out of shape last night over this. For what? Didn't they? I mean, weren't they all sitting in a room together agreeing to all this stuff? I mean, all of a sudden the owners, what did the owners do? Write it 3 more pages in crayon and say, okay, sign this
They all
part.
put their helmets on and busted out the crayons and let's go to work, boys.
Certainly, we're trying to screw you. The stuff in crayon. Just sign it. Certainly, just put your name on there, and we'll be good to go.
So the players come off the short bus with their helmets on, their giant crayons in hand. We're ready to sign.
All right, give us the pen. We're ready.
Wow.
You know, I'm sure. Listen, I think the owners tried to slip some things past the players last night.
The lawyers are in the room, though. The lawyers have been in the room. I don't get that. How are you just going to be like, okay, hey, let's just slip this in right here? But, I mean, I could maybe agree on the fact of, the penalties and suspensions. Maybe they didn't really fully look at that. Now they're like, holy crap. Maybe that's the case. But this is ridiculous. Let's get it done.
It is. It's been ridiculous for a long time.
I'm tired of getting punched in the yah-yah over this stuff.
The yah-yah.
Yeah, well.
Paul Greco just said yah-yah. I just taped the segment there with Greco with the little camera here. I'll put that up on a website later today so you can actually see Greco
Riveting.
in action, get all sweaty on the top of his bald freaking head. All right, lots more to get to today. We'll get more into the NFL later in the show. No high school games on your Longhorn Network. We'll discuss next. Ticket Sports Time, 7:28. Traffic's next.
AT&T.
George Bush.